YouTube, what's happening? We got Battlbox Mission 77. Here we go. Let's get into it. Good stuff in this month's box. Really good stuff. Not a lot of items, but good quality items. So first item in this is knife, in the basic box is knife pivot lube. I'm gonna move some of this stuff out of the way because we gotta find some other stuff. Where in the world did it go? Here it is. Knife pivot lube made for knives. I use this stuff on all my knives. I have for years actually. So this is my go-to knife lube. So for them to include this in the box is sweet because I can always use more. When my other supply runs out, I'll use this. This is great for all kinds of knives, bearings, washers, whatever. Makes knives very smooth. Whoop. That was awesome. I caught that, by the way, just so you're wondering. Yeah, good stuff. Good item. $14.95. It's about right. It's about what I pay for it usually. So KPL, the best knife lube out there in my opinion. You get actions like this on KPL. This knife's on KPL actually right now. So it's a hinderer on bearings. All right. Second option up is Quick Cord Battlebox Edition. Quick Cord is cool. So I actually already opened this and started playing with it. So it comes without the cord. You have to stuff the cord and secure the Camelite and all that stuff. But essentially it's just a way for you to easily store your paracord, right? But it's got this cool option of having a Camelite that you can snap and use as a signaling device, and you can actually like swing this over your head and kind of create a signaling device, or just use it as a light source. So a couple different options. The Camelite's secured here by this, but when you pull this off, you can then kind of swing that around with the paracord. So kind of a cool idea, honestly. So it's a paracord keeper plus a signaling device. Now, the excess paracord you can just cut off right here. There's a little cutter right here. I don't know if I'll do some right here because I have a little bit pulled through, and boom. You got some cordage for whatever I need. Came with a good amount of cordage. Not exactly how much. Not sure how much. It doesn't say. But there is a code on there. Battlebox FAM for 15% off on their website. So there you go. But that's a cool item. I've got they've sent a few cord keepers. The only thing that I'm not loving is this. This is supposed to like keep the cord right here. It doesn't really work very well. I haven't got the paracord to actually stay in that keeper. So see, and it just kind of pulls more through. So that I'm gonna have to figure out. But what you could do, I just thought of this. You could actually just loop it under here, under your little Velcro thing for the Camelite, and hold it there too. So that's another option if this doesn't work. This hasn't worked very well for me. But the cutter works great, and you got a little lanyard or a carabiner or whatever attachment there. So something really good to have in your pack. Everyone needs paracord, but it kind of gets a mess, and it's nice to have it easily accessible and cut it the right length. So there you go. Really cool item. $35 value in the basic box. Next up in the basic box, we have Extreme Weather Survival Manual. 24 tips. 214. That is not 24. There's a 1 there. For surviving nature's worst: hurricanes, drought, tornadoes, and blizzards. So knowledge is information. Information is found in books, so you can find a lot. It's good to have these kind of things. You're not always going to have the internet, even though you can look up most of these things now on the internet. Will you? Let's see. Summer. Beware of cyclones. Rate your home safety. Be ready to go. Make a plan. Cook up a cyclone. Look it up in the eye. So you got all kinds of cool stuff here. I was looking for the drought. Deal with a drought. That's where they'd have that in the fall, because droughts normally happen in the summertime, I thought. 194. I'm curious because we're in a drought right now in Utah, where I live, and it's 103 degrees today, and it's unseasonably warm. We've had lots of days over 100 degrees, which we usually do have a few, but not this many. $194. Deal with the drought. So, give some advice on how to deal with the drought. Lots of cool pictures. Drought-proof your home. Collect rain. Don't flush. I mean, lots of good stuff, guys. Really valuable to have these books. I'm just getting a nice little library thanks to Battlebox. So that is a $35 value. That is the basic box. Lots of good stuff so far, right? I think so. I think the basic box so far is really good. All right, next up is the advanced, and you get this thingamajigger. It's called a rest tube beach. Essentially what this is a self-inflating device for you, and it comes with this CO2 cartridge, that you have to install in this, and you can actually pull on this tab once the CO2 is there. It will actually inflate this entire thing into a life, not a life preserver, but one of those, kind of like what lifeguards use. When they rescue someone, they have someone hold on to this and then they swim them back. Kind of that same idea. $60 value. You can actually put this around your waist. So once you put that CO2 cartridge in, you can just wear this around your waist. So if you're gonna be by water and you're not, you know, the best swimmer, or you're not, you know, just want to be safer, you can have this around your waist. You can use this to save yourself or someone else. So pretty cool item there, $60 value in the advanced box. So not a lot of items this month, but there's some high dollar values. The next up is the Pro Plus, or the Pro Box, is the Calhoun. I don't even know what brand that is. Aloha reversible blanket. So what this is a down blanket with 100% duck down, Teflon coated, ripstop reversible poncho. It's not a poncho, right? It's a blanket. I don't know. You can use as a signaling device. Could be used for a lot of different things. It's pretty big. Like, I mean, it takes up most of the box, as you can see in like all the frame right now. It's 80 inches by 55, so it's huge. It's big. Keep you warm. A great packable blanket that help you stay warm in cooler times of the year and provide cover in any climate. So you could use it for multiple different ways. Probably could use it as a poncho. So that has an $85 value. Now that's a pretty good sized blanket, but I'm excited to use it. You know, next time I go camping, I'm going camping in a couple weeks, so I'll take it with me. So that's an $85 value. That's the Pro. So the Pro Plus this month is an awesome knife that I was actually almost bought myself recently. It's called the Tops Knives Poker. And Craig from Tops Knives designed this. I know a little backstory on this knife. It was designed as he was into leather making, and he designed it as a leather cutting tool to cut leather easily. But he wanted it to be something easily accessible on his body. Tops is known for fixed blade knives, so he made it into a fixed blade. But he also added this ring so it could double as a self-defense knife. And you can carry it right in the front of your waistband. That's how I carry it. You got this karambit style ring. You can pull that out of the sheath. The sheath is a little tight, I'll be honest with you. And you've got a Warncliffe style blade that can be used for defensive purposes or just everyday utility stuff. So very cool. Tops Knives Poker. That's $130 value, and that's you know, legit. Like, that's probably MSRP, but they are not they're not that cheap of a knife. So it's a really good, made in the USA, fixed blade knife. Tops Knives, one of the best fixed blade companies out there in my opinion. I was gonna buy this knife, and then I got a hint there, or kind of got a hint that they were gonna be including this in an upcoming box, so I held off, and here it is. Boom. So Advanced Pro Plus Knife of the Month, Tops Knives Poker, one of the best knives they've provided in Battlebox in a long time, in my opinion. So that's actually the box. There's not a lot, like I said, not a ton of items this month, but some very cool items that I'm stoked about, especially this knife. KPL is great, the book's great, this cord, quick cord thing's cool, the blanket will be useful, so lots of useful, brightly colored items. And this is a really innovative, I can't really just, I don't want, it's the hard thing about some of these things, you can't demonstrate this, right? Because you'd use it and it'd be just done. Like, so, but really cool idea. Something if you're going to be spending time around the lake or something, or on a raft, or, you know, your kids are going out. Good thing to have with you, be safe. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this month's Battlebox video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.